And for those of you that are watching me for the first time, my name is Spiceda Jackson, and this is Wealthy Habits. And this is where I go and I share with you strategies that will take you from wages to wealth. And that is what this episode is about today. I had the beauty and the privilege of having this conversation earlier with none other than America's wealth coach, Miss Deborah. Yes, Miss Deborah Owens. Deborah is a great friend of mine. Make sure that you join us. She will be on the Black Star Network, and I'm going to dive into this topic. So make sure that you don't miss this topic between Deborah and I. And so today I am going to share with you guys the 3 ways to go from rags to riches. Better yet, we're going to go from wages to wealth. You want your money to live and grow on so that it can build wealth for you and your family. The way to go from wage to wealth is understanding taxes is your biggest expense, number 1. Number 2, I want you to not only understand it is your biggest expense, I want you to see that it's your biggest expense. So if you got a W-2 this month, or you got it coming in the mail, what I want you to do is I want you to open it up, and I want you to look at box. It's going to be box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 boxes at the top of your W-2. I want you to take a look at it. And most W-2s come in this shape. And it's going to be, on this side of the W-2 when we do this. And the even number boxes, 2, 4, and 6, I want you to total that together. And then I want you to multiply it by the number of years that you work. And that is how much you have likely paid in taxes. Of course, we have some up and down, but I want you to master that. And how do you lower those numbers that show up in those boxes, right? How do you master that? And one of the ways, second way that I tell you about is you master it by meeting with a consultant who can give you a personal strategy. And we build systems around that with my firm. So if you're interested in working with us, then what I want you to do is just go to our website, X Financial CPA, book a 10-minute consultation, and one of my specialists will see, get your situation so that we can talk to you. Now, if you like to get your taxes done by a professional, I say get your taxes done by a professional so that they can tell you what is going on with your situation. You don't want someone to just plug and play, right? You want someone to not only do your taxes, but you want them to give you a tax strategy that will help you move on from last year, because last year is over. There's nothing you can do to change your tax situation from last year. 2022 is over, y'all. It is time to start filing these tax returns. What I want you guys to do is focus on 2023. Okay, and beyond. I'm always trying to rhyme. I'm like 2023 and beyond me. That's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on 2023 and developing a strategy so that, number 1, your taxes are lower and you're not overpaying in it. Now, taxes is the only expense that I know of that people incur, but they stop paying the tax bill, or they never look at the tax bill, or they run from the bill, and it is a bill that you can incur, and they can actually go after your other assets. You don't want to be building a bill, ignoring it, and they can go after your assets. But what I say to you is, I want you to pay attention to the bill. I want you to pay really close attention to the tax bill. And the reason why we're actually trained not to pay attention to our tax bill, because when you're a W-2 and a wage earner, you go to work, you work hard, and then you get home, you get your paycheck, and you worked for $100, but you actually ended up with $60. And we're trained to accept that that's okay. Right? But I want you guys to know that it's not okay. And you don't have to pay the 40% legally. And the way that you don't pay the 40% legally is by applying a strategy that is made for you, and a strategy that you can understand. Now, your accountant can't do it for you. We can only do it for you with the information that you give us. Now, I like to say this. You got 3 people. You got a CPA that could do your taxes. You got these retail practices that could do your taxes. You got an enrolled agent that could do your taxes. And I'm going to add a 4th person. You got your cousin or your next door neighbor that could be doing your taxes. If you give all of those people the same data and they plug it into a software, you're gonna get the same result. You're gonna get the same refund. You're gonna get the same balance due. The difference in your tax return, or whether you're going to get a refund or whether you owe less than you did last year, is all in the strategy. Okay, so you need to go to someone like me that it's not just doing your numbers and it's not just plugging your numbers, but actually is getting an understanding of your numbers and helping you do a strategy. Now, if you're a business owner out there, listen to me. I think that it is critical and important for business owners to work with accountants. Okay, because accountants help you count your money and make sure that you're counting your money right. Right? You want to make sure that your money is counted right, because bad financials equal bad tax returns. All right. And so that leads me back to my number one way to build wealth is tax mastery, through working with someone that can get you a strategy so that you can win. Number two, which I won't dive into this week, is real estate. You can build wealth through real estate, and that wealth can translate and grow for you for generations to generation. And the third way, which is my absolute favorite way, is you can build wealth through business. Because it's only business, in my opinion, that the tax code is written for. Business can make your spending and your earning tax free. So everyone wants to talk about, how do I lower my taxes? How do I pay no taxes? Well, you got to realize that the tax code is written for the business owner. It's written for the investor. It's written for the person helping to promote and push enterprise. I want that to be you. So whether it's your side hustle, your main hustle, or you just are really good at baking cakes, but people are paying you, stop trying to go to your accountant and say, I'm not going to tell them about me earning this income. You really should tell me about earning the income that you earned on the side, because the income you earned on the side, if it was baking cakes, could make your kitchen now tax deductible when it wasn't. It could make your garage now tax deductible when it wasn't. It could make your house now tax deductible when it wasn't. It could make your dog now tax deductible when, he or she wasn't. So this is what I want you guys to, I will leave you with. There are ways to wealth. I've just given you 3. I'm asking you, in this season of what we call tax filing season, is to pick number 1. And if you'd like us to help you keep more profit, keep more money, and help your money grow, just go to xfinancialcpa.com, also known as taxplus365.com. That's what we offer. That's our system to help you master and lower your taxes and get to the tax strategy you need so that you can keep your wealth alive and your money growing. Guys, I'm Spiceda Jackson, the accountant that you want to work with when you want your wealth to grow and go on. All right, I love y'all. Bye.